So this I thought was an interesting idea and something that will definitely save you time. I don't know. I just wanted to try this out because it was different. I do have a lot of niches that are tiled. So check out a list below of all the niches I've done. I've done all types of crazy ones. I just thought this was going to be a nice, easy way to get a niche without a whole bunch of work. But I said the other tough thing about this is planning for where my edging meets here. Because what we're going to do is just use a chrome edge here. And so what I want to do is just have this in the corner and then just have my tile basically overlay it, and then I'll basically just trim it with a Schluter edge around the edging. We'll get into this a little bit later, but I need to know where the bottom of this is because this is not a niche that I'm going to be able to adjust. It's going to be where it's going to be, and then I have to make sure that my tile layer meets to the bottom of the way I want it to look. So ideally what I want to do is have this piece of tile come down below the niche because I'm going to be bringing the tile work outside of my curb. So we're going to essentially be all the way out here with my finished edge. We'll measure up, make sure we don't have a sliver at the top. And we do want to have a border somewhere on here. Where this ends up. Yeah. So that would be awful if this was just straight tile. But we're going to put a band that's going to be 2 inches. Yeah, so we're essentially going to have just about a full tile at the top. Yeah, 4 inches. So got plenty of room. So I mean, we'll have to determine where we want to put this, but this gives us a lot of flexibility. So if I have 2 3/4, by the time I put this on here, you know, you're going to have a good 10-inch piece. So you have plenty of room to scribe cut that top piece. There really isn't much of a lip here. Now, one thing I thought was cool. Now this is kind of complicated going in the corner. But if you just got the bigger ones like this, or even if you just wanted to use this, you could just cut this out, silicone this, and be right over the edge of your tile. I don't think that looks bad. Pretty simple. So that is an alternative. But in this scenario, I want to have this all the way in the corner. I don't want this kind of floating in the middle because I don't want a sliver of tile down to the left. So I want this all the way in the corner. So from right there. Yeah, you do have like a sliver at the top if you keep that. So my original plan was to be able to set that niche so that you wouldn't have to make any L cuts and essentially just have full tiles on either side. But unfortunately the niche size did not allow that, so we had to cut L notches. In some ways this makes it a little bit easier because now I don't have to worry about where the actual grout joint lines up, just as long as it doesn't have a sliver down below or above. So in some ways it made it a little bit easier. It just does take a little bit more time to cut the tile around a niche like this, but really any niche is going to end up taking a lot of time with the cutting. That's just kind of the penalty to having a nice feature like that. But yeah, further on in the course we're going to explain the whole process of cutting this and making sure it looks good. All right, well, it gives us a little bit more adjustment room. So we'll cut there. I'm going to want a 2x4. That works. So then I'll put the board up first, butt this up, seal that to the board. Now I'll provide enough space when I put this on top of the board. It'll come right up to the, yeah, like so if this was the board, by the time I get thinset on there, I can make that match nicely. And then we'll just have to do some L cuts on these two tiles. and that should work. Yeah, so I don't know. I think it is gonna. It kind of complicates things, but it also simplifies things, because if this was a regular niche, you know, I can just build these top and bottom up to match my tile layer, so my tile layer will always be perfect. But in this scenario, since we're dictated by the metal shelf, you know, it is what it is. So, but I think it's a great solution. I mean, you know, you really don't have much more room than this by the time you get your valve in. So this is like a, you know, an 8-inch niche. But I think it's perfect for this little shower. So before I even put the board here, we'll get all this backer board up here first, and then I'll put a board here, because I want to have something to screw my tile ready board onto, and I want to seal this to the tile ready board as well. So I need to have something right here. But all right, so now we got this set up, we'll move back to the plumbing.